a little bit of personal, not so super hyper cheery, smiley, good stuff, but honest stuff um, I just want to share with you, okay? So, um, if you're following this page, then you know that I was diagnosed with breast cancer some time ago, and it was kind of a whirlwind, deer in the headlights kind of thing. And I had a double mastectomy with reconstruction surgery, and then I did 4 rounds of chemotherapy, had to have my ovaries taken out because I have the BRCA gene that I tested positive for, so now I'm also susceptible to skin cancer, which I've already had some things removed from my back, and because I've had troubles in the past. So that's all part of the journey. And if you guys have been reading my blog or following this page for any amount of time, then you all know that. For those of you who are new here, then I think my cover page kind of sums it up. So I just wanted to share a little bit of what I'm going through right now. I really am struggling today. And it really kind of started yesterday, but today is just really bad. And I'm cold. And then in a few minutes, I'm sure I'll have a hot flash, so whatever. So, I could have picked better lighting, I'm sure. Because of my type of breast cancer, it was hormone fed, so I can't have any hormones, which is another reason why they took my ovaries out. One, because of the BRCA gene, put me into the ovarian cancer percentage going way up. 2, because of my cancer being hormone fed, ovaries are full of hormones, so let's cut them out as much as you can. So that's why I struggle so much with the hot flashes, and I just struggle a lot with that because of that. And you're kind of like pushed into it with the chemotherapy. It just immediately threw you into menopause. So on top of everything else, that's what was going on there. So anyway, because of it being hormone fed, though, I have to take a med called Arimidex. And the generic is anastrozolol. I can't pronounce it very well or spell it very well, so I just use the name Arimidex because that's the brand name. But I take the generic. And you take one little tiny pill a day, every day, for 10 years. 10 years I have to be on this medication. This medication, what it does is it blocks, in the simplest terms, it blocks my estrogen. So it keeps any estrogen from forming in my system, so it makes your hot flashes go even higher, which is why I eventually had to go on meds to help turn them around. So the Arimidex, I take it once a day, have to take it for 10 years to lower my risk of getting cancer again, okay? Because even though you have your breast removed and your nipple, I only have one nipple, it's on this side. I'm cold, you can tell, but I only have one nipple because they had to remove the other one because of the cancer spreading and changing still actively in my left breast. I didn't have it in my right breast, but I've had lumps in my right breast that put me through a scare before, so that's why we opted for a double mastectomy just to be done. But you can have all that breast tissue dug out of you and removed, and you can still get breast cancer. Hi, Kim. And so that's, always in the back of your mind. It's like you can. And then also, I opted to do chemo because it was lowering my chance of getting the cancer back, but it also would kill off any rogue cells because breast cancer can manifest itself in different areas of your body, like in your ovaries and in your brain. And there's another spot too. I want to say lungs, but it's not right. It's not lungs. It might be stomach cancer. I can't remember. Pancreatic. Anyway, so breast cancer can travel there and reform, and it will still be part of the breast cancer, but now it's a breast cancer in a different body part. So the chemotherapy was to kill off as many of those little rogue cancer cells that might have gotten loose in my body in the meantime, because it was in my lymph nodes, and so it was spreading. So that's why I'm on this drug, Arimidex. Okay, see now I'm getting warm. I'm drinking hot coffee, but whatever. So that's why I'm on the Arimidex. The Arimidex, I'm on 10 years. I have to take it. It's a little tiny pill. My oncologist, told me 10 years. My primary care physician is a breast cancer survivor, and she only took hers for 3 years, even though she was supposed to be on it for 10. She goes, because the side effects become too intense. I have another girlfriend who is on it also, and every once in a while she will take herself off of it for a week because the side effects become too intense and she needs to just feel normal for a while. Records and research show that when women are on this med and they're supposed to be on it for anywhere from 5 to 10 years, they usually only make it a couple of years before they give up taking the meds. I know this to be true for tamoxifen too, which is another one of the drugs they give women but my doctor opted not to do that. So, which is fine because I've heard there's worse side effects with tamoxifen. So, anyway, this is it. This is where I'm at today, and this is what I want to share. Okay, so this is the truth. I have been crying off and on all day. I cried pretty much all night last night, and tossing and turning because I am in so much pain. It's like having arthritis everywhere in your body. And my bones feel brittle and thin and hollow. Like I feel like if I were to try to twist something off, I would probably break a bone in my hand. My knees ache, my hips ache, my feet ache. My feet feel like I'm walking and I imagine it's what somebody who's incredibly thin or an anorexic might feel like because it feels like all that I have are bones. And so everything just hurts. And today has been a case of counting down the hours, every 4 hours taking more ibuprofen. That means coming home from work, knowing that I can have some ibuprofen when I get home because it's time, and eating something really fast so I can have food in my stomach to take it. That's what my day was like today. And I don't like it, and it pisses me off. And there's side effects, and they're not like severe side effects, and that's one of them. It makes your bones ache. It makes your joints ache. It makes your hot flashes worse. Isn't that awesome? That makes it even worse, but the other med now that I'm on counteracts it and does help a little bit. It can make your hair fall out, which thankfully I don't have that problem. It can make you constipated. It can make you cough all the time. The coughing thing has become a thing for me now. It can make you lose your appetite. I have no problem with that. It can make you gain weight. That I have a problem with. But so this is my thing. I didn't work out this morning because I was in so much pain I couldn't get myself out of bed to do it. So I thought, well, I'll work out tonight. Well, my workout tonight is supposed to be weights, and I just don't think I can do it. I just don't think I can do it. I hurt too much. And so this is what I come to, this point in my head, because I'm trying so hard to get healthy and to gain muscle and lose fat and drop some weight so I can get my cholesterol down lower, which it also makes your cholesterol go up. So it's a very difficult battle. I just struggle. And it hurts. And I know others that follow this page, I know you guys have gone through and used some medication. I'd love to hear, how do you deal with it? Especially when you have to be on it for so long. And I've only been on it for, I don't even think a year, and I'm struggling. I really think it's the heat. I know it's not 107 like it is in Arizona, but it is hot for our area, and I don't have air conditioning, and I think the heat is what's aggravating it or activating it or something. I'm not really 100% sure how to word that. So anyway, that's where I'm at. That's what I was trying to share with you guys. It's not always happy, fun Renee. It's not always I am okay to work out and jump up and down and have all this energy. It's not easy. It's not easy. And I struggle. And I just thought I would share that with you and find out if anybody else out there in my little group here, what do you do? What have you done? Have you just stopped taking it altogether? Have you switched to a different med? Living from moment to moment with ibuprofen is not always the best way to deal with things either. So it's temporary, and I know it is because I've gone through this before, and now I'm trying to just deal with it today. Today was rough. It was just rough. I was just rough. And I'll struggle. And I will get back up again. I will. Because it's what I do. And I know I'm stronger than this. I know I'm stronger than the med and the side effects. And I'm stronger than this disease. And I am stronger. But today I'm telling you I'm weak. And I just want you to know that everybody's journey is different. Everybody's cancer journey is different. Everybody's recovery process is different. Everybody's mental stages of healthiness are different. You have no right to judge anybody where they're at, wherever they're at in their journey, because it's different for everybody. And yes, I'm always telling you that I'm an advocate for being a stronger, advocate for exercise, but I'm here to tell you that today is just not going to happen. And I will probably mentally beat myself up for it. But there's days that I am not stronger. Thanks, Cam. I love you too. And I just wanted to share that. So, I'd love to hear from you guys. And I know this is kind of a downer post, but I really wanted to share from my heart and what's going on. And the day inside of Renee's head, or I don't know if I want you in my head, but just a little insight into the reality and the other side of the cancer. So I'll get back there, and tomorrow you might see me working out again. I may not be able to lift those 10-pound weights. I might have to go back down to 3 pounds and start over, but it's all good. But today it's just going to be make some dinner, sit down and rest and relax, and feel better. It's just going to feel better. So thanks for listening, and love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.